Hello students, in present video I am going to explain about third problem from rectification of errors lesson. Question is available in the description box. Previous videos links are also available in the description box. Let us see the question first.
A bookkeeper, while balancing his books, finds that he is out with an excess credit of 2,375 rupees. Being required to prepare the final accounts, he places the difference to a newly opened suspense account. The mistakes were discovered as follows. First one, the total of bills receivable book 1500 left unposted. Second, cash discount allowed to Amar 225 rupees entered in cash book but not posted to his personal account. Third, discount received 150 rupees entered in cash book but not entered in discount account. Fourth, on 26th March 2019, goods of the value of 450 rupees were returned by Prem Kumar and were taken into stock, but the returns were entered in the books under date 3rd April 2019, that is, after the expiration of the financial year on 31st March 2019. Fifth, goods worth 700 rupees were sold to Mahindra on credit. This was entered in the sales book but was not posted. Sixth, goods taken by proprietor 5000 rupees have not been entered in the books at all. 7. Bad debts aggregating 450 rupees were written off during the year in the sales ledger but were not adjusted in the journal ledger. 8. Invoices for goods costing 1700 rupees have been entered on 26th March 2019, but the goods have not yet been received till 31st March 2019. 9th, invoices of goods of 1000 rupees cost 800 rupees were entered on 28th March 2019, but the goods were not delivered till 31st March 2019. 10th, the balance in the account of Rahim 100 rupees had been written off as bad, but no other account had been debited. Draft the journal entries necessary for rectifying the above mistakes and prepare the suspense account on 31st March 2019. This is the question.
Let us see the starting sentence of the problem. A bookkeeper, while balancing his books, finds that he is out with an excess credit of 2,375 rupees. Being required to prepare the final accounts, he places the difference to a newly opened suspense account. Let us see the meaning of this sentence. A bookkeeper prepared trial balance with the ledger account balances. So after writing all the amounts, debit total and credit total are not same. So if these two totals are same, then the meaning is there are no arithmetic errors in preparation of accounts. But there is a disagreement in this trial balance totals. So credit total is more than debit total. So credit total is more by 2,375 rupees. If accountant has enough time to locate the errors, then he verifies journal book or subsidiary books and ledger books. He locates all the errors. By passing rectification of error entries, he can rectify them. But there is no sufficient time with the bookkeeper to locate the errors. So he transferred this difference to suspense account and he temporarily made the trial balance to tally. In particulars column, he wrote suspense account. Credit total is less than debit total. Difference is 2,375 rupees. That amount he wrote in debit column. As we have written the difference in debit column, if you total this debit column amounts, total becomes same, 12,375 rupees. In this manner, accountant made the trial balance to tally. So with this difference, he prepared final accounts. So suspense account is coming in debit column now. Therefore, in final accounts, the suspense account amount appears under asset side of balance sheet. If suspense account shows a credit balance, means if debit total exceeds credit total, and if a difference amount we have written in credit column of trial balance, then same amount appears under liability side of balance sheet. With the suspense account amount only, he prepares balance sheet. Next year, when there is sufficient time to locate the errors, accountant locates these errors in accounts and to rectify them, he passes rectification of error entries. In question, he is giving that Accountant opened a suspense account with 2,375 rupees. Means errors are located after preparing trial balance. Now to rectify these errors, we have to write the rectification of error entries. This is the meaning of the question. When we are writing rectification of error entries by using suspense account, we should remember one point. If error is occurred in only one account, to rectify the error, to complete the double entry, by using suspense account, we should write the journal entry. If error is located in two or more than two accounts, while rectifying these errors, while writing rectification of error entry for this error, no need to use suspense account. So when we solve the problems, you will understand this point. Let us see the first error. The total of bills receivable book 1500 rupees left unposted. Bills receivable book. It is one subsidiary book. Small firms maintain journal book. Large firms maintain subsidiary books. When there is any financial business transaction, small firms record this transaction in journal book and large firms in subsidiary books. Total 8 subsidiary books are there. Purchase book, sales book, purchase returns book, sales returns book, cash book, bills receivables book, bills payables book, and journal proper. About bills receivables book he is giving. First of all, bills receivable means what? Suppose this firm sold goods to A. Amount 700 rupees. Sales are of two types, cash sale and credit sale. Assume this is credit sale. In case of credit sale, firm needs a written proof from debtor, from customer. As goods are sold to him on credit, he becomes a debtor to us because he is liable to the firm. Then firm prepares that written proof and takes acceptance from the customer. Now this written proof is known as bills of exchange. As firm is preparing this bill, in future on this bill, firm is going to receive money. Therefore, to the firm, this document is known as bills receivables, an asset. Assume firm sold goods to A, B, C on credit. So on these three debtors, firm prepared bills. A 700, B 300, C 500 rupees. Then total of bills receivable book is 1500 rupees. So in this manner, firm records the transaction in subsidiary book. After recording, next step is posting, classification. Posting is done in ledger accounts. So in ledger, firm prepares bills receivables account and individual accounts A, B, C. Bills receivable is an asset. Asset shows a debit balance. Therefore, in bills receivables account, on debit side, firm posts the total amount 1500 rupees. On last date of the month, 2 sundries as per bills receivables book 1500 rupees. On debit side, we wrote this amount. Then we said balance carried down appears on credit side. By balance carried down 1500 rupees. Then two sides totals 1500 rupees. Come to individual accounts. When we post the transaction, we have to follow double entry principle. No? As per that, in one account, if any amount is debited, in other account we should credit. So in individual accounts, these individual amounts 700, 300 and 500 will be posted on credit side. So correct recording, correct posting. This is the actual procedure. Now observe what mistake accountant did. The total of bills receivables book 1500 left unposted. So this 1500 is not posted in a particular account. Now we should understand in which account this 1500 is not posted. Total we post in bills receivables account. In A account, B account and C account, we are not going to post the totals. Only their individual amounts we post. Means mistake is committed in bills receivables account. So debit side, they have not posted 1500 rupees. As a result of that, credit side, balance carried down is nil. This is a mistake. Now we should rectify this error. Credit side, as a balance carried down, we need 1500 rupees. If you want to get 1500 on credit side as balance carried down, then 1500 we should debit to bills receivables account. This is our answer. As a result of that, balance carried down becomes 1500 rupees. So answer came on debit side of bills receivables account. So by using this answer, now we should frame the rectification of error entry. Suppose this error is committed before preparing trial balance, means suspense account is not yet open. In that case, we cannot write the journal entry, because to complete the double entry, we need two accounts, but mistake is committed only in one account. Therefore, only in the form of sentence we should mention bills receivables account should be debited with 1500 rupees. Only sentence we supposed to write. But clearly in this problem he stated that these are the errors after preparing trial balance, because suspense account they have opened. So by using suspense account, we should write the rectification of error entry. Why suspense account we are using here? Because error is committed only in one account. So in individual accounts, there are no errors. Therefore, to complete the double entry, we need the help of suspense account. So in answer, bills receivable account is debited now. While writing the rectification of error entry also, bills receivables account should be debited with 1500 rupees. So entry will be bills receivables account debtor to. Which account we should credit? We cannot credit individual accounts now. In that case, we should use suspense account word. So the rectification of error entry is bills receivables account debtor to suspense account. Let us see how this entry appears in journal proper.
First entry, bills receivables account debtor to suspense account, 1500. Narration, being the error of omission rectified.
Second point, cash discount allowed to Amar 225 rupees entered in cash book but not posted to his personal account. Firm allowed discount to Amar. Now the question is, why firm is giving discount to Amar? So this is cash discount. Discount is of two types: trade discount, cash discount. Trade discount means when buyer purchases goods in bulk from seller, the discount which is allowed by seller to buyer is known as trade discount. Cash discount means in the settlement of due amounts, if discount is allowed or received, that discount is known as cash discount. Here, Amar has to pay amount to us. How much? Not given in the question. Firm needs the amount before the due date. So firm put one proposal in front of Amar. That is, if you pay the money before the due date, we allow 225 rupees discount to you. So Amar paid cash to us. From Amar, cash is coming. Amount is not given in the question. We are allowing discount to Amar. Discount allowed. So this is discount related transaction now. In case of discount transactions, while locating the accounts, three accounts we should locate. So cash is coming to us. Therefore, cash account is one account. Firm is allowing discount to Amar. Therefore, discount allowed account is another account. And from Amar, cash is coming. Therefore, third account is Amar account. So while writing journal entries, first step is accounts we should identify from the transaction. This transaction contains three accounts. Now, account is divided into three types: personal accounts, real accounts, and nominal accounts. If any account is opened with a person name or a firm name, that is personal account. If any account is opened with the asset name, it is a real account. Expenses, losses, incomes, and gains related accounts are nominal accounts. Cash is an asset. Therefore, cash account is a real account. Discount allowed. Think from firm's point of view. To the firm, discount allowed is a loss. Losses come under nominal account. Our account. With the person name we open this account now, it is a personal account. Then last step in writing journal entry is apply the double entry rules. For personal account rule is debit the receiver, credit the giver. For real account, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. For nominal account, debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. First one is real account. Rule is debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Think from firm's point of view. Cash is coming into the firm. Therefore, debit cash account. Nominal account rule. Debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. To the firm, discount allowed is a loss. Therefore, we should debit. Personal account rule. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Amar is paying money to us. Amar is a giver. Don't think that Amar is taking discount, therefore Amar is a receiver. So comparing to discount amount, cash amount is more, no? Therefore, Amar is a giver. He is not a receiver. If person is a giver, his account we should credit, no? Then the final entry is cash account debtor, discount allowed account debtor to Amar account. In question, only discount amount is available to us, 225 rupees. Now, observe what is the mistake. Cash discount allowed to Amar 225 entered in cash book, but not posted to his personal account. So this entry, once in cash book we should record, second time in Amar account. Assume firm is maintaining triple column cash book. So triple column cash book contains date, particulars, LF number, discount allowed, cash back. Credit side also same. In question he has given cash book, no? So our assumption is triple column cash book they are maintaining. In triple column cash book we said we should post this entry as cash and discount both are debited. On debit side we should post. In particulars column to Amar account, in discount column 225 rupees. In cash column, this cash amount we should write. Amount is not given, so we cannot write any amount. So in cash account it is properly posted. But while posting in Amar account, discount amount is not posted. So in Amar account we said we should post. In journal entry, Amar account is credited. Therefore, credit side by cash account, that cash amount we should write, by discount allowed account 225 rupees we should write. Mistake is but not posted to his personal account. So discount amount is not posted to his personal account. This is the mistake. Now forget about this cash because the amount is not given and there is no mistake while writing this cash. So forget about triple column cash book because in triple column cash book debit side properly he has entered this transaction. Concentrate on personal account, Amar account. So credit side discount allowed 225 is not recorded. This is a mistake. Then how to rectify this error? By using suspense account we should rectify the error. Our assumption is accountant located these errors after preparing trial balance. So how to rectify the error? Credit side by discount allowed 225 if you record, then this error will be rectified. So this is our answer. 225 rupees is to be credited to Amar account. If you want to credit 225 in Amar account, while writing rectification of error entry, Amar account should be credited with 225 rupees. Then to complete the double entry, which account should be debited? We are using suspense account in this problem and error is only in one account. In cash book there is no error. So when error is committed in only one account, with the help of suspense account we should complete the double entry. Therefore entry is suspense account debtor to Amar account 225 225.
Second one, Suspense account debtor to Amar account, 225 rupees and 225 rupees. Narration, being the error of omission rectified.
Third one, discount received from 150 entered in cash book but not entered in discount account. Question is, why firm is receiving discount? Because firm paid money to creditor before the due date. Creditor name is not given in the question. Take one imaginary name, Hari. Firm paid cash to Hari before the due date. So Hari is giving discount to us. From the firm, cash is going. To the firm, discount is coming. This is a transaction. First accounts we should identify. First account is Hari account. Because to Hari we paid money. Second account, cash account. Because cash is going from the firm. Third account, discount received account. Hari, with the person name we opened this account. It is a personal account. Cash, asset no? All assets are real accounts. Cash account is a real account. Discount received, gain. With the gain name, if you open any account, that is nominal account. Apply the double entry principles. For personal account, debit the receiver, credit the giver. Firm is paying cash to Hari. Hari is the receiver. We should debit Hari account. Real account rule. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. From the firm, cash is going. So credit what goes out is applicable. Credit cash account. Nominal account rule. Debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. Discount received is gain to the firm. Therefore, we should credit. Final entry is Hari account debtor to cash account to discount received account. Hari account debtor to cash account to discount received account. In Hari account, debit side we should post this entry. To cash to discount received. On debit side, cash amount is not available. Discount is 150 rupees. Cash also they wrote. In cash book also they entered this transaction. Our assumption is firm is maintaining triple column cash book. As cash and discount both are on credit side, on credit side we posted this entry. So by Hari, in discount received column 150 rupees, in cash column this cash amount not given in the question. Now come to discount account. Don't think that in triple column cash book when we open discount received column and discount allowed columns, we are writing in discount account. In triple column cash book, these discount columns are only memorandum columns. Means in triple column cash book, actually speaking, cash account and bank account, these two accounts only we are preparing. We are not preparing discount account. Along with the cash or bank transactions, if any discount is there, that discount information we are showing here. But the actual posting will be done in discount account. That is why in triple column cash book, we balance cash column and bank column, but we don't balance discount column. Only debit side total, credit side total we do know. These totals, again we should take in discount account. So discount received is a gain. Gain shows a credit balance. So that amount in discount account, credit side we should show. But what is the mistake? Entered in cash book but not entered in discount account. So discount account should be credited with 150 rupees, but accountant has not done this. This is a mistake. How to rectify this error? If you credit discount account with 150, then error will be rectified. So in rectification of error entry, discount account should be credited with 150 rupees. Then which account should be debited? Suspense account. Then the final entry is suspense account debtor to discount account 150.
Third, suspense account debtor to discount received account 150. Narration, being the error of omission rectified.
Fourth one, on 26th March 2019, goods of the value of 450 were returned by Prem Kumar and were taken into stock. But the returns were entered in the books under date 3rd April 2019, that is after the expiration of the financial year on 31st March 2019. Current year last date is 31st March 2019. Then current year starting date is 1st April 2018. So current year is 2018-19. Then next year 1st April 2019 to 31st March 2020. On 26th March 2019. So this date falls in current year, no? In current year, goods of the value of 450 were returned by Prem Kumar. Let us see the entry for this. Prem Kumar is customer. Once we sold goods to him on credit. Now he is not satisfied with the quality of some goods. He returned these goods to us. To the firm, goods are coming. This is a transaction. Let us see the journal entry for this. Goods are coming to us. Therefore, goods account is one account. These goods are returned by Prem Kumar. Therefore, Prem Kumar account is another account. Goods means asset. Assets come under real accounts, no? Prem Kumar. With a person name we open this account. It is a personal account. Real account rule. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Goods are coming to us. Debit goods account. Personal account rule. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Prem Kumar is giving goods to us. He is a giver. Credit his account. Goods word we should not write because goods word comes in 4 cases. When goods are purchased, when goods are sold, when goods are returned by the customer, or when goods are returned by us to the supplier. Means in case of sales returns and in case of purchase returns. If only goods word we write, there is no clarity. So instead of writing goods word, we should write transaction name. This is sales return transaction. Sales returns account. Then final entry is sales returns account data to Prem Kumar account. Amount 450. Now see what is the mistake. And were taken into stock. Physically we have taken the stock in current year only. But the returns were entered in the books under the date 3rd April 2019. 3rd April 2019 falls in next year, no? So goods are returned by the customer in current year. In current year we supposed to write this entry. By mistake, accountant wrote this entry in next year. So 2 mistakes he did here. First mistake, not writing the returns entry in current year. Second mistake, writing the entry in next year. So these 2 errors we should rectify. First mistake, completely omitting the sales return transaction. How to rectify this error? By writing the entry in the books. So first rectification entry is sales returns account data to Prem Kumar account 450. Another entry is in next year wrongly we wrote this entry. So this entry is to be cancelled. To cancel the entry we should pass reverse entry. So next entry is Prem Kumar account data to sales returns account 450. In fourth bit 2 entries come. One is to record sales return transaction. Another one is in next year we have written the sales return transaction which is to be cancelled. So for that reverse entry we should pass.
Fourth A. Sales returns account data to Prem Kumar account 450. Narration. Being the error of omission rectified. Fourth B. Write the following reverse entry on 3rd April 2019 to cancel the entry which was written previously on 3rd April 2019. Entry is Prem Kumar account data to sales returns account. Amount 450.
Fifth point, goods worth 700 were sold to Mahindra on credit. This was entered in the sales book but was not posted. In sales book they have entered, means they are maintaining subsidiary books. Firm sold goods to Mahindra. On credit we sold. So credit sale of goods are recorded in sales book, no? Sales book format, date, particulars, LF number, outward invoice number, amount. So they wrote customer's name here and amount. After recording in subsidiary book, in ledger they post this transaction. In sales account, we don't post individual transactions. Total sales on credit side we post. Why on credit side? Because sale is an income. Income shows a credit balance. So month ending by sundries as per sales book, this total we should write. Suppose 10 sales amounts are given here. Say 10 sales total is 50,000. That 50,000 we post in sales account. And in customer's account, these individual amounts we should post. On which side? So in sales account credit side we post total, no? To complete the double entry in customer's accounts on debit side we should post individual transactions. So this 700 rupees in Mahindra account debit side we should post. This is the actual procedure. Sales account should be credited with the total. Customer's account should be debited with the individual amounts. Now see what is the mistake. This was entered in the sales book but was not posted. Not posted means the doubt is in sales account they have not posted or in Mahindra account they have not posted. This doubt comes. See, he is giving about 700 rupees transaction. This 700 rupees transaction in which account we should post? In Mahindra account. Because in sales account we need not to post this 700 rupees transaction. Total we post now. So he has not given any information about total sales amount. Means in sales account they have properly posted the totals. In customer's account 700 was not debited by the accountant. This is a mistake. How to rectify this mistake? By debiting 700 rupees in Mahindra account. So while writing rectification of error entry, Mahindra account should be debited with 700 rupees. Because in Mahindra account on debit side only we got answer. Then credit side what to write? Suspense account. Then the rectification of error entry is Mahindra account debtor to suspense account.
Fifth one, Mahindra account debtor to suspense account. Amount 700, 700. Narration, being the error of omission rectified.
Sixth point, goods taken by proprietor 5,000 rupees have not been entered in the books at all. Proprietor, owner's name is not given in the question. Our assumption is Ravi. From the firm, owner withdrew goods for personal use. From the firm, goods are going. This is a transaction. First, we will see the actual entry for this transaction. Ravi is taking goods. Ravi account is one account. From the firm, goods are going. Therefore, goods account is another account. Ravi, person. Therefore, Ravi account is a personal account. Goods means asset. Assets come under real accounts. Personal account rule. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Ravi is receiving goods. He is a receiver. Debit his account. Real account rule. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. From the firm, goods are going. Therefore, we should credit goods account. In accounts, we follow one rule. That is, owner's name we don't write in the books. If owner's name comes on debit, instead of owner's name, we should write drawings account. If owner's name comes on credit, instead of owner's name, we should write capital account. Here, owner's name is coming on debit, no? So, instead of owner's name, drawings word we should write. Drawings means for personal use. If owner withdraws cash, goods, or any fixed asset from the firm, it is known as drawings. Goods. Goods word also we should not write. So instead of goods, which word we should write? Purchases. Then immediately we'll get a doubt. Why purchases? This is not purchase transaction. Firm purchased goods for business purpose. So when we buy goods, we debit purchases account. For example, goods purchased from Kiran. Purchases account debtor to Kiran. Goods purchased for cash, purchases account data to cash. So when goods are purchased by the firm, purchase account is debited. From these goods only, owner is taking some goods for personal use. Then there's a purchased goods value decreases, no? So we should decrease purchases amount. By debiting, we created purchases account. Purchases is an expenditure. Expenditure shows a debit balance. Therefore, if you want to increase purchase account balance, then while writing the entry, you should debit purchases account. But now, this 5,000 rupees we want to subtract from purchases. So 5,000 worth the purchase amount we want to reduce. Purchases shows a debit balance now. If you want to decrease that purchase amount, then you should credit purchases account. That is why purchases account is credited. So the final entry is drawings account data to purchases account 5,000 and 5,000. Correct entry. Then in ledger, we should post in drawings account and purchases account. As drawing account is debited, in drawings account on debit side, we should post this entry to purchases 5,000. Purchases account is credited. Therefore, in purchases account on credit side, we should post by drawings 5,000 rupees. Correct entry, correct posting. Now observe the mistake. Have not been entered in the books at all. Means in journal, accountant has not recorded this entry. When this entry is not recorded, nothing was posted in drawings account and in purchases account. This is a mistake. So mistake is in two accounts. Therefore, while writing rectification of error entry, we need not to use suspense account word. So in starting of this video, I told if error is committed in one account, by using suspense account, we should rectify that error. If error is committed in two or more than two accounts, while writing the rectification of error entry, we need not to use suspense account. How to rectify this mistake? In drawings account, mistake is 5,000 was not debited. To rectify this error, now we should debit 5,000 rupees. This is one answer. In purchase account, mistake is 5,000 was not credited. How to rectify this mistake? By crediting 5,000 rupees in this account. So in drawings account, debit side 5,000 is our answer. In purchases account, credit side 5,000 is our answer. So based on these two answers, let us fill the journal entry. Drawings account data to purchases account. So they have not recorded this transaction. This is the mistake of complete omission. How to rectify complete omission mistake? By writing the entry. In journal proper, we should write this entry.
Sixth, drawings account data to purchases account. Amount 5,000, 5,000. Narration, being the error of omission rectified.
Seventh one, bad debts aggregating 450 were written off during the year in the sales ledger, but were not adjusted in the general ledger. Assume that firm sold goods to Gopi on credit. From the firm, goods are going to Gopi. So for sales, first we should write the entry. Accounts are Gopi account, goods account. Gopi account is a personal account. Goods account is a real account because goods come under asset, no? Personal account rule, debit the receiver, credit the giver. Gopi is the receiver, debit Gopi account. Real account rule, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. From the firm, goods are going, credit goods account. When goods come in credit, instead of goods, we should write the transaction name. This is sales transaction. So, sales account. Then first entry is Gopi account data to sales account. Amount 450 rupees, 450 rupees. Now, we debited Gopi account in our books. It gives the meaning that Gopi is a debtor for 450 rupees. From Gopi, firm should receive 450 rupees. And this amount became bad. So Gopi is not going to pay that amount to us. So this is bad debt. Now for bad debts we should write the journal entry. Bad debt is a loss. Losses come under nominal account. Nominal account rule, debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. So as per this rule, bad debt account should be debited. 2. Now Gopi is not a debtor because from Gopi money is not going to come. When we write Gopi as debtor, in books we are showing that from Gopi 450 should come to us. It is an asset to us. But now we clearly know that that 450 is not going to come. Then it is meaningless to show that 450 asset we have. So debtor account we should cancel. By debiting we created debtor account. If you want to cancel, you should credit to Gopi account amount 450 rupees. These two entries we should pass. And in ledger we should post this. This firm is maintaining general ledger and a sales ledger. Ledger is of three types: sales ledger, purchases ledger, general ledger. Sales ledger contains all the accounts of debtors because when we sell goods on credit, then that customer becomes a debtor. Purchases ledger contains creditors accounts because when we buy goods from suppliers on credit, then suppliers become creditors. Their accounts we prepare in purchase ledger. General ledger, remaining accounts we prepare in journal ledger. Means all real accounts, asset related accounts, nominal accounts, expenses, losses, incomes and gains related accounts we maintain in general ledger. So what is the mistake? In the sales ledger they have recorded this transaction but not adjusted in the general ledger. This bad debts information is recorded in the sales ledger. Sales ledger contains debtors accounts now. Means in Gopi's account they have recorded this entry. They have posted this entry in Gopi's account. Which side? Gopi is credited. Therefore credit side by bad debt 450 they wrote. And in general ledger they have not recorded this entry. So this is a bad debt entry they have not recorded in general ledger. General ledger contains bad debts account no. So in bad debts account they should post this on debit side, but they have not posted this amount in bad debt account. This is a mistake. So mistake is in one account, in bad debt account. Now we should rectify this error. Error is bad debt account is not debited with 450. How to rectify this error? Debit 450 rupees. Error is in only one account. Therefore, by using suspense account, we should rectify this error. So as bad debts are debited with 450, while writing the rectification of error entry, bad debt account should be debited. Suspense account should be credited. Entry is bad debts account debtor to suspense account.
7. Bad debt account debtor to suspense account. Amount 450. Narration. Being the amount of bad debts written off not adjusted in journal ledger, now rectified.
Eighth point, invoices for goods costing 1700 have been entered on 26th March 2019, but the goods have not been received till 31st March 2019. By seeing this date, we should understand that current year last date is 31st March 2019 and starting date is 1st April 2018. Current year is 2018-19. During this year, firm purchased 1700 worth of goods. When? On 26th March 2019. How we know that this is purchase transaction? Invoices for goods costing 1700 have been entered on 26th March 2019. Till here if you observe, there is no clarity. So invoices will be generated in two cases. When we purchase goods or when we sell goods. If we purchase goods, then supplier prepares invoice and he gives that invoice to us. Inward invoice. If we sell goods to customers, then we generate invoice and we issue that invoice to customer. So outward invoice. This is inward invoice or outward invoice. There is no clarity. But see the continuation. But the goods have not been received till 31st March 2019. Goods have not been received. So goods should be received by the firm. Means it is purchase transaction. If we buy the goods from supplier, then only we supposed to receive these goods. If we sell the goods to customer, we give the goods. So as received word is given, we should understand that this is purchase transaction. Purchased goods for 1700 rupees. When on 26th March 2019, we recorded that purchase transaction in the books. But these goods have not been received till 31st March 2019. Therefore, while preparing final accounts on 31st March 2019, in trading account, we have to show this 1700 as goods in transit. Which side? Closing stock appears on credit side. Goods in transit also we have to show on credit side. So purchases we have recorded on debit side of trading account. Then goods in transit, sales, closing stock, we should record on credit. So goods in transit means we purchased goods but not yet received. So credit side by goods in transit, 1700 we should record. So based on this posting, let us frame the journal entry. In trading account, I want to post on credit side. If you want to post like that, while writing the rectification of error entry, trading account should be credited. In particulars column, we are writing by goods in transit. So we should debit goods in transit account. This is the final entry. Goods in transit account data to trading account 1700 and 1700.
8th, goods in transit account data to trading account. Amount 1700. Narration, being the goods purchased but not yet received, now included in stock.
Ninth point, invoices of goods of 1000 rupees cost 800 were entered on 28th March 2019, but the goods were not delivered till 31st March 2019. Here also dates are same. Current year is 2018-19. In current year, invoices of goods of 1000 rupees were entered on 28th March 2019. Till here, if you observe, this is sale transaction or purchase transaction, there is no clarity. See the continuation. But the goods were not delivered. So firm supposed to deliver the goods. Means this is sales transaction. We sold goods to customers. We prepare invoice. We issue invoice to customer. This is sales transaction, outward invoice. We recorded that in the books on 28th March 2019. During this year, we recorded this transaction as sale. But the goods were not delivered till 31st March 2019. So physically, we have not delivered these goods to customers. In books, we wrote it as sale, but goods are with us only. So on 31st March 2019, when trading account is prepared, while showing the closing stock on credit side, these 800 worth goods are also included. Remember, goods are sold for 1000 rupees and the goods cost price is 800 rupees. While writing the amount for sales, we should consider 1000 rupees because we sold them for 1000. But while writing closing stock, cost price only we should consider. So cost price of total goods is not given, but this sold goods cost price is 800 rupees. So this 800 rupees also included in this closing stock value. But this is not closing stock for us now. Because even though we have these goods with us, we are going to deliver them to customers. Wrongly we have included that 800 rupees in closing stock. Now from this closing stock amount, we should exclude 800 rupees worth closing stock. Then that amount 800 is to be debited to trading account. And what to write in particulars column? Same account name. To closing stock. Then the rectification of error entry is in trading account debit side I need answer. Therefore, while writing the rectification of error entry, trading account should be debited and closing stock account should be credited. So the rectification of error entry is trading account debtor to closing stock account. 800 rupees, not 1000.
Ninth, trading account debtor to closing stock account. Amount 800. Narration, being goods sold but not yet delivered, now excluded from stock.
10th point, last one. The balance in the account of Rahim 100 rupees had been written off as bad, but no other account had been debited. Rahim account we prepared. Rahim account has some balance 100 rupees. So this 100 is not going to come from Rahim. Therefore, firm has written off this amount as bad debt. So bad means nothing but bad debt. So Rahim has to pay 100 rupees to us. As he is not going to pay that amount, this 100 is a loss to the firm. That loss is known as a bad debt. Now the question is, Rahim account is showing which balance? So the balance in the account of Rahim, debit balance or credit balance? Rahim has to pay the amount to us. He is not going to pay this. Therefore, this 100 is written off as bad debt. Rahim has to pay 100 rupees means Rahim is a debtor to the firm. Debtor is an asset. Asset shows a debit balance. Means this 100 is a debit balance. So we should understand that in Rahim account, debit side total is more than credit side total. Therefore, balance carried down appears on credit side. So don't think that credit side when by balance carried down is coming, this is credit balance. No. Debit total is more than credit total. That is why credit side balance carried down is coming. So this balance is known as debit balance. And what firm did? This 100 rupees not going to come. So they have written off this amount as bad debt. Means in Rahim account credit side, in particulars column they wrote by bad debt account and in amount column 100 rupees. And they close this account. So now Rahim account is not showing any balance carried down because 100 rupees not going to come from him. Account is closed. What is the journal entry for this? In Rahim account credit side we posted by bad debt 100 rupees. If you want to post like this, while writing the journal entry, Rahim account should be credited with 100 rupees. And in particulars column we wrote bad debt account. Means bad debt account should be debited with same amount 100 rupees. This is the entry. So this entry is posted in Rahim account. Second time, in bad debt account also we should post. But in question he has given that no other account had been debited. So in Rahim account we have credited bad debt. But in other account, what is the other account now? Bad debt account. Because in journal entry, Rahim account, bad debt account, only these two accounts are there now. So in bad debt account, we said we should post this entry as bad debts are debited. On debit side we should post to Rahim 100 rupees. But they have not posted in other account. Means in bad debt account, they have not debited 100 rupees. This is a mistake. Mistake is in one account. So how to rectify this? Debit 100 rupees in bad debt account. Then rectification of error entry is bad debt account debtor to suspense account. 100 rupees, 100 rupees.
10. Bad debt account debtor to suspense account. Amount 100. Narration, being bad debt written off had not been debited to bad debt account, now rectified.
Finally, he is asking to prepare suspense account. This is suspense account format. Two sides, debit side, credit side, particular amount, particular amount. See the starting sentence of the question. A bookkeeper, while balancing his books, finds that he is out with an excess credit of 2375. While preparing trial balance, credit column total is more than debit column total. So credit column total is more by 2375. That amount in debit column we write, and for that amount we write suspense account. In debit column we wrote suspense account, no? Therefore, while preparing suspense account, on debit side you should take that amount. To balance brought down, amount 2375 rupees. Next, we wrote rectification of error entries. In these entries, if any suspense account word is used, that entry we should post here. So recollect the entries. First entry, bills receivables account data to suspense account. In this entry, suspense account is credited. Therefore, in suspense account, credit side we should post. What to write in particulars column? We debited bills receivable account. That account name we should mention. By bills receivables account, amount 1500 rupees. Second entry, suspense account data to Amar account. Here suspense account is debited. Therefore, this entry we should post on debit side. To Amar account, amount 225 rupees. Third, suspense account data to discount received account. Here suspense account is debited, therefore debit side we should post. To discount received account, amount 150 rupees. In fourth bit, two entries we wrote. First one, sales returns account data to Prem Kumar account. In this entry there is no suspense account. Therefore this entry we need not to post in suspense account. Second one, Prem Kumar account data to sales returns account. Here also there is no suspense account. So fourth bit, two entries we need not to post in suspense account. Fifth one, Mahindra account data to suspense account. Suspense account is credited. Therefore credit side we should post this entry. By Mahindra account, amount 700 rupees. Sixth one, drawings account data to purchases account. Here suspense account is not there. No need to post this entry. Seventh one, bad debts account data to suspense account. Suspense account is credited. Therefore, credit side we should post. By bad debts account. Amount 450 rupees. Eighth, goods in transit account data to trading account. Here suspense account is not there. Ignore it. Ninth, trading account data to closing stock account. Suspense account is not there. 10th, bad debt account data to suspense account. Suspense account is credited. So credit side we should post. By bad debts account. Amount 100 rupees. Thus, all rectification of error entries we should post in suspense account. Finally, we should find out the totals of two sides. Debit side total is 2750. Credit side total 2750. Two sides totals are same. Means there is no balance carried down in suspense account. Means suspense account is closed. So suspense account amount 2375 represents arithmetic errors in accounts. So there are some errors. That is why trial balance is not tallied. Trial balance totals difference is 2375 rupees. That amount we transfer to suspense account. When we locate the errors, when we write a rectification of error entries, when we post these entries in suspense account should get closed. If suspense account is closed in this manner, accountant can come to one conclusion. That is, all arithmetic errors in accounts are rectified. Assume all rectification of error entries we posted in suspense account. After that also, there is some balance in suspense account. Then the meaning is, some more arithmetic errors we have to locate. So we have not successfully located all the errors. We have not successfully rectified all the errors. Then effort should be made to locate the extra errors. As suspense account is closed, we can come to one conclusion. There are no arithmetic errors in accounts. This is the end of present video. Hope this video is helpful to you. Thank you.